What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including breaking news as WWE announces a second international PLE for 2024, the real reason why Becky Lynch dropped the NXT Championship, more CM Punk teases on Raw, a promotion wants CM Punk, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new website, Wrestlelamia.com. And now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Now, first story looks at WWE announces a second international PLE for 2024. On top of today's news is the WWE's announcement that it's launching a new international PLE. Here's an excerpt from WWE's press release saying WWE part of TKO Group Holdings today announced that Bash in Berlin, the first ever major WWE premium live event to be held in Germany, will emanate from the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Berlin, Germany on Saturday, August 31st, 2024. This is huge as it's the second announcement for an international PLE and 2024 isn't here yet. The WWE's policy of waiting to announce its PLEs at select times rather than announcing the entire year's itinerary suggests fans could see even more international PLEs. So far, the WWE has two domestic PLEs, the Rumble and WrestleMania 40, and international ones including Elimination Chamber and Bash in Berlin, not to mention the usual Saudi shows. Although these international shows pose logistical challenges, they're a fantastic opportunity to grow foreign markets, bring in extra revenue from a city or other municipality paying the right to have the show take place in their backyard, and to all but guarantee a sellout due to the high demand in international markets. What do you guys think of WWE in Germany? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, the real reason Becky Lynch dropped the NXT Championship. Now, there were some big happenings on night one of NXT's Halloween Havoc, including Becky Lynch dropping the NXT Women's Championship to Laya Valkyrie. She wrestled the match of her career, defeating one of the WWE's most decorated veterans in a heated contest. Lynch isn't the first superstar to head to NXT for Championship Gold, as Charlotte Flair used her 2020 Royal Rumble win to land an NXT Women's Championship match against then-champion Rhea Ripley, defeating Ripley at WrestleMania 36. Flair held the title until losing it to Io Shirai in a triple threat match involving Rhea Ripley. Unlike Flair, Becky took the pinfall as Io pinned Rhea to win the title in 2020, a huge gesture on the man's part. After the match, Becky handed the title to Lyra, a move some fans and pundits interpreted as a passing of the torch. However, given her inexperience, this seems like more of a rub rather than Lynch acknowledging that her heyday is over and that her hair is apparent. Lynch's title reign has led to some strong ratings for NXT, which is likely the chief reason for putting the belt on her. The case can be made that Becky has given some of NXT's female talent some much needed exposure, including times when she defended an NXT belt on Raw. The title reign also gave the WWE time to keep Lynch and Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley apart for a future showdown. Although the two have exchanged words and menacing stares, the WWE appears to be saving a one-on-one match for a major PLE, such as WrestleMania. However, what was the real reason why Becky dropped the title, and could it be due to this report? As Bodyslam.net reported, multiple sources have told Bodyslam.net that Lynch went into tonight's match banged up, but it's also believed that this did not play a part in her loss to Valkyrie on tonight's show. The belief is that it's not an extension of the arm injury Lynch suffered at No Mercy. There's no word on whether Lynch will need time off, but we'll continue monitoring this story and send our best wishes for Becky for a fast and full recovery. Next up, WWE superstars dressed for Halloween NXT. Now, obviously, since this was a Halloween special for NXT, a lot of the superstars dressed up in various Halloween costumes, including the best being Shotzi as Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies. Also, Roxanne Perez was Freddy Krueger, Tiffany Stratton as Fallon Henley, and many more. They all look pretty awesome. Next up, WWE changing superstars as contracts. A recent report from Fightful Select suggests a change in policy for how the WWE handles negotiations with superstars whose deals are set to expire. Fightful has learned that numerous talent, including several top stars, have not been approached for contract extensions. WWE signed dozens of wrestlers to new deals in 2019 that are expiring, but also some that were short-term are coming due in 2024. WWE has top talent with expiring deals all throughout the year. This approach could see a practice similar to AEW, where the company chooses not to renew contracts rather than flat-out releasing wrestlers. The WWE is a large roster, and while TKO seems pleased with Triple H's efforts in creative, they may not be pleased with the cost of the roster he's built. I recently discussed how Drew McIntyre's WWE deal is believed to end sometime in April of 2024, and there's no indication a new deal has been signed. Be sure to check out our recent article and news video for more details on how Drew's lack of a new deal may affect his push. But you may recall that WWE signed many talents to long-term big money deals when AEW debuted, looking to keep talent from jumping to AEW. However, the WWE so-called long-term contracts, and all of its contracts for that matter, are designed so that WWE can end them with a 90-day notice. Thus, a 5-year contract can lead to a wrestler being released 90 days after signing it should the promotion choose to do so. Many wrestlers found this out during the pandemic when the WWE released wave after wave of wrestlers. On the other hand, wrestlers are locked into their deals if the WWE wants to keep them around, regardless of whether the wrestlers want to leave. One of the big questions concerns what new deals will look like. The WWE is doing extremely well financially, but that doesn't mean TKO Holdings will be throwing money at incoming wrestlers or wrestlers are looking to ink a new deal. According to Fightful Select, talent themselves have been interested in speculating what that could mean for their future negotiations, and if the deals presented will be increased, decreased, or on par with their previous deals since the merger. It'll be interesting to see how TKO Holdings negotiates new deals. One possibility is that the company will be generous with paydays for top-tier talent it really wants, such as Will Ospreay. However, other talent could find the WWE offer less money compared to their current deal, with the idea that mid-card and upper-card talent may be happy to stay put rather than risk finding work elsewhere. Next up, more CM Punk teases on Raw. As the WWE Universe continues to find CM Punk references, the latest occurring on the 21st October edition of Raw. Ringside News pointed out two mentioned by fans, saying Shinsuke Nakamura used the words "set me free" in his promo that was translated from Japanese this week on Raw. Of course, those are the lyrics from CM Punk's theme song. They also mentioned a second one fans think was designed to tease Punk's WWE return. Rhea Ripley also helped dose more fuel on the fire when the Nightmare said that she had something to get off my chest. That's the same way that CM Punk opened up his famous pipe bomb promo. As we previously discussed, the WWE could be teasing Punk's imminent return, or it could be having lots of laughs at our expense. Another possibility is that fans may be reading too much into these comments, although there seem to be quite a lot of Punk references since he became a free agent. What do you guys think is going on? Should the WWE Universe be getting ready for Punk's return? If so, where will it happen? Next up, does Billy Corgan want CM Punk in NWA? Now, if CM Punk doesn't head to the WWE, it appears that he has a spot waiting for him in Billy Corgan's NWA promotion. Corgan recently discussed how he'd love to have Punk in the NWA, but he also recognizes he doesn't have the funds to bring him in for an extended stay, thus he hasn't even reached out to Punk. Billy discussed this during an appearance on the Mat Men Wrestling podcast, and he said he doesn't want to insult Punk with an offer far below what he deserves. Nonetheless, Corgan said he knows what he would tell Punk if he did pitch coming into NWA. What I could say to him is that we would have a lot of fun in NWA, and I think Phil the person loves professional wrestling. Corgan suggested having Punk coming in for a pay-per-view isn't out of the question. Corgan's NWA is reportedly headed to the CW for a primetime spot for its weekly wrestling show, and any appearance from Punk could help bring in new viewers to the show. And finally, Tampa spends big bucks for the Royal Rumble. Last but not least, the WWE's announcement that Berlin will host a PLE in 2024 has fans talking, including how much is being paid for the rights to host the show. While that info is currently unavailable, we do know what is being paid for the rights to the Royal Rumble and how it's expected to deliver. The St. Petersburg Catalyst is reporting County Commissioner Chris Latvala, speaking on October 19th at the Trade Winds Island Grand Beach Resort in St. Pete Beach, said the event could very well break the attendance records at Tropicana Field. This is history making. They also added, not just for Pinellas County, but for the Tampa Bay area. In addition, an official from Visit St. Petersburg discussed the price tag for bringing in the Rumble. Jason Latimer, Public Relations Director, told the Catalyst the organization spent $500,000 of its tourist development tax funding accrued from overnight stays at county hotels in its successful bid to secure the Rumble. What do you think? Could the Royal Rumble break records at Tropicana Field? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.